Hello, everybody. We are live and we are here to do some reads for you. I have Jane, Brant, Maria, and Sara. And yeah, we're just doing our WDA hangout.
Love that elf suit.
Yeah, we have Elf on the shelf here.
I know. Watching us.
We have the conference coming up this weekend, so we really just wanted to hang out, do some reads, have some fun together, and that's about it. Is anybody looking forward to the conference?
Yeah. So looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to not sleeping for 2 days straight.
That's what I was going to say. Like,
and watching everything. There's so many of them that I want to watch, and yeah, I'm totally.
Who are you looking forward to the
most? Dorian Broadway, because talk is up my alley, and I want to hear his perspective on it because he's been doing this type of work maybe even longer than I have. So I want to hear what he has to say, or maybe he does it in a different way. I don't know. But I have known of him for some while. I was very delighted to see that he was going to be a speaker. Let's see, the Farbers and their Quantum.
I can't wait. Yeah, I'm looking forward to
see that one a lot because, come on, that Enchanted Tarot, like in the 90s, was like the pinnacle of luxury tarot. Just the artwork and the way they did the collages to make all it was amazing. So that's cool for me too.
I'm definitely looking forward to that. And hello, everybody that's there. If you've got any questions of the cards, just put them in, no matter what they are, no matter how deep they get, no matter how superficial they are. Put them in the comments and we will get to some questions. I don't know who I'm looking forward to the most at the weekend. I know what I'm doing now. I've figured it out. And hi, Julie. Hi, Marlies. Hi,
Tori.
Hi,
Elise. Good morning, or afternoon, or evening. We're international here.
Oh, this is a good start. So put comments in hi Emma, put comments in and we'll do some readings as we go along. What are you lot talking about at the weekend?
Oh,
yes, you do have a spot at the conference.
Yeah, I'm talking about spirits, baby. Like literally, it's become everything to me. And like, even though I'm not there's certain ways I want to present my topic. Part of it is, even though I'm not the type to see spirits, right? There's still ways you can interact with them and know that they're there and helping you and how to contact them, right? And make contact, make allies, right? Any spirit could be a potential ally. That spirit that's haunting your friend's house, maybe they would like some work to do, I mean, that's basically the thrust of it. And the reason it is because of that fear that people have of spirits, right? I'm a part of a lot of different spiritual groups, and everybody posts this thing. What do I do? The dishes are on the table, keep moving every night, and and everybody is banish, right? Why? That could be an ally for you or the people that live there, right? So that's me. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, Sarah's disappeared. What are you doing, Maria?
I'm speaking about tarot and doing magic with tarot. My approach to this is using the deck basically as ingredients, if you may, so that you are going to be working exclusively with your deck.
Nice.
Jane?
Doing readings on how to manifest your best 2021. So I'll be doing like blockages, what's preventing people from having a successful manifestation and what they can work through to overcome that.
Perfect. Sarah's disappeared. There she is. Wait, you're on.
Sorry, I had a delivery and I didn't want to disturb. So, I'm going to be doing some money magic manifestation. So I've got all the stuff that I need. I also want to say I have the Enchanted Tarot.
Oh, big show.
Yay! So I'm quite looking forward to that as well. Yeah, so it's just going to be really good fun, and I'm going to talk about how to use tarot to manifest the moolah into your life.
Well, we all need to do that, don't we?
What are you doing, Tony?
Oh, yeah. What am I doing?
Yeah, what are you about you, boss?
I have obviously opening tomorrow, but I also have 3 selves manifestation and how you can work at super conscious level involving the quantum realms and quantum entanglement to create a manifestation.
Nice.
With Lenormand, Gypsy, and Kipper cards, of course.
Hell yes.
What else would I do? So we've got a few questions already. The first person in is Adriana, and she wants to know if it will benefit to stop working from home and to work at a salon. So would it be of benefit to stop working at home and work from a salon? Who wants to go first? We're all jumping in.
No, you're running the show, boss. You have to just throw it at somebody.
Ron, you're first.
Okay. That's what the teacher always said to me every time I opened my mouth in class or something out of turn. Oh, okay. You want to get up here and teach? Gemini thing.
Yes, it is a Gemini thing.
My son's a Gemini.
I am
Guys in the house.
3 of us.
So what am I doing, Tony?
I can't remember. Adriana, is it beneficial to work working from home or working from a salon, which is more beneficial?
My Red Bull delivery is here.
Okay. So I'll do a comparison.
Oh dear.
Adriana, show us what will happen if she works from home or works at a salon.
We should have had some Christmas music on in the background.
Hell no.
All I want for Christmas is you.
Oh, that shit makes me nauseous.
I had Feliz Navidad on today. And of course, Mariah Carey.
Oh, we always have it to Mariah. Leo.
Cat bum. Sorry, guys.
Oh, don't be sorry.
I just think she wanted to be nosy.
We're totally dynamic this evening.
Yeah.
Have you laid your cards?
Yeah, we're getting there, hon. All
You're
right.
going to GT.
Nah. I just like to shuffle, you know me. All right. So, yeah, you've done this many times. I don't know why. The first time I always have to screw it up. All right. So, top pile if you work from home, bottom pile if you work in the salon. It's really clear that if you stay at home, it's the best choice for you. We got unexpected joy, gift, and the priest. The priest is gesturing towards the gift. The priest is your sign from God, right, or whatever. If he's behind you, that's the slap in the head saying, "Hey, stupid, look over here," right? But in this case, he's gesturing towards the gift. Is the obvious choice. When we look at choice B, working at the salon. I'm not even shitting you here. Malady comes up today. I mean, it's a thing. You're working in the public. Don't do it, honey.
There you go. Job to good in. This one, Jane, I want to know what's blocking me from getting good readings with my own cards. This is by the Dab King.
I love that name.
So what's blocking the Dab King from getting good readings with their own cards?
They're not looking at them intuitively. They can't. They're not looking at it with an objective. The biasing on their own reads, so they're looking more at what they want to see rather than the truth of the cards themselves, and they're finding that's the struggle with this. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes the truth's hard to see, and it's easy to see with other people, but it's really quite hard to see within yourself. When you're looking for something, you're looking for an answer, and you're pulling the cards for yourself, and the answer that you're pulling isn't always what you're needing to know or what you're wanting to know, and you don't have that trust or that faith, or you just don't have that kind of, it's not what you want to see. And that's why you find it really hard to look at anything objectively when it comes to yourself.
I forgot to put my t-shirt on for you, Maria, that says I'm not listening. Next time. Jali says, for Sara, can I please get a love read? I'm currently single. Do you need, no, I don't need your real name, please and thanks. So Jali, can I please have a love read? They are single.
Okay,
then after that, Maria Glenda says, what does she have to do to get a career back on track?
Okay.
But with Jali with Sara first.
Charlie, let's look. We have his numbers. Let's have a look and see what is going on in your love life. Okay. So what I'm seeing is perhaps there is a reignitement of something that's happened before. Or maybe you're still kind of like hung up on a ex or a past lover. And there could be some reconciliation around there. I still think that you're going to have some sort of concerns, maybe some worries, some anxieties, but it looks like there's going to be this reconciliation. I'm not saying hold out for it, but perhaps you two had this quite strong connection, and for whatever reason, there was some stuff that happened, but it looks like that person could be coming back into your life. So make of that what you will, darling.
Okay, Maria, and I can't remember, Glenda,
yes. So this is for Glenda. When is or how can she make her career go back on track, if I remember correctly? So yeah. Looking at these cards, it looks like the way in which she learned how to do things career-wise might not be what is necessary for her in order to progress. Like, maybe she has been prepared in a particular way, or, if she has studied or something, the theory, so to speak, goes in one way, but how to actually make that progress and move forward is working in an entirely different way. So what I see is that she needs to trust more in the field experience, so to speak, than the theory, so that she can make moves that truly make her aim further in her career. I do see that right now it seems she doesn't have a lot of opportunities, and it is going to continue to be a bit uneventful in the opportunity wise, for the next 3 months or so. But I do see that towards late winter or the beginning of spring, she's going to begin having more opportunities. They are going to come from not necessarily from applying to things or from the traditional ways of doing, but I just see that opportunities could come to her through socializing or through, networking, speaking with other people. This kind of activity can bring or can let her know of opportunities that might be good for her. And I do see that if she chooses her opportunities right and she's proactive about it, towards mid-spring or top of the beginning of summer, she could be making real progress in her career, either with a new job or with a new project that helps her move forward.
Thank you.
You were listening.
I was that time. I listened that time. Debbie, I have laid your cards already. Some wise words for building your site. It looks like you are getting a little bit bogged down in the nitty gritty parts of it rather than seeing the site as a whole, seeing the site as a brand. You need to pay more attention to what the final look is that you're looking for, rather than trying to do all the elements all at once. I know what it's like. I use, I have used plenty of different website builders. And from the cards, it seems like you've not built on a firm foundation. So you've not built upon what you want your final view to be. Instead, you've started and then kind of added and added and added. And I would revisit how you want it to look, how you want it to be pleasing to the eye, and for example, choose a color scheme that you will want in the long term, and also put your firm offerings on the front, but don't put too many, because the more you put on, the more confusing the site looks. So maybe think of a homepage that the front site looks absolutely beautiful, but doesn't have that much information on it, but you get to the extra information through the links. And that's your advice. So Samantha Ariel wants a general reading. Do you want to do a general, Brant, or don't you feel
Yeah,
general?
sure.
Okay.
Why not? What was the name again? Samantha?
Samantha Ariel.
Samantha
Hi,
Ariel.
Jason.
General reading. I will do a little box. We'll say it's just going to be for the remainder of December.
It'll show some presents around the 25th.
Samantha, right. We want to see that gift card right in the center. All right, let's see here. Let's do that. There we go. Alrighty then. So for the next part of this month, your merriment card shows up here, which is awesome. Unfortunately, it has a shit ton of cards to its back. On the other, so let's just look at this from the beginning. Your thoughts this month are really going to be about communicating some type of good fortune that you have, maybe. On the other hand, with the enemy and message, maybe there's going to be some sort of obstacle you're going to overcome, huh? It's in front of you, it's got fortune above it and message below, and that sort of ties into this communicative thing of the theme of the letter here. And also we So what's going to be difficult about it? There's a change that you need to make regarding your happiness. It also has to do with communication. As we have fidelity here in the center, I'm going to say that this month you're going to be dealing with communicating with those people who are close to you and who you have given your trust to. There's issues there. We've got jealousy down here in the bottom. What is our bottom row? These are things that you tread on or tend to ignore. This is like the other read was the hand of God blessing you. This is the one, the hand of God smacking you in the back of the head and saying, "Hey, stupid, look over here." Right? It's pointing to the jealousy in the message, and I think you need to get your feelings out there, as the bottom row is also what we tread on or suppress or push down. Okay, so basically you need to open up about to the people closest to you, and I guess that's pretty much that.
Okay.
That's for the rest of the month.
So Jane, I have Jason says, will I manage to bridge the gap between myself and a dear estranged friend, and thereby ensure his safety?
Whose safety is he ensuring?
His friends.
And that's Jason.
Yeah.
There's needing to kind of there's an imbalance between the friendship that they've got and what one of them isn't holding on far too tightly into themselves and not giving in that aspect. I feel like it's feel like there's mental health possibly that's involved with it. He's struggling with mental health issues, and he's really kind of, the approach that he's needing to be is kind of like he needs to take it a bit gently. He's needing to kind of be there, but make sure that whatever he's offering to kind of rebuild that connection between all for something that's going to be solid in it that he can commit to, and don't be making empty promises that he's not going to be able to, because in that aspect it won't serve well for either of them. I feel like he needs to be really quite nurturing in the way of his approach to himself as well. I think that there's going to need to be a lot of healing between the two of them, and the friendship. But again, if it can be nurtured, then it can be grown. But it's got to be, for it to be something solid, it's really got to be loved and taken care of, and it's got to be a softer approach rather than very direct.
Thank you.
That was really soothing, that was.
Anne, I have laid cards for you. I will happily by private PM speak to you as well. The situation does look like it is stabilizing, but it is a temporary stabilization. So health comes back, but for a specific period of time. And I can see in the cards that they have said that it is a matter of time, and you can happily PM me on that. But the immediate health situation is that it will get better. It's just for how long a period it will get better for. So the next question. We have somebody looking for guidance. It's very wide, that one. Does anybody want a wide guidance question?
I'll take a wide guidance.
Take a wide one.
Yes, I come back to the Rider Waite. So who am I reading for?
Good question. Rebecca Gilland.
Okay.
Give me one, because I take a month to shuffle.
Say what? Oh yeah,
Give
sorry.
me a question because I take a month to shuffle.
Okay. Erica wants to know, will she get a stable job by sometime in January? Because of COVID, I am having a tough time finding something.
Okay. So
And
Rebecca,
then you're up with Jen afterwards.
oh, this is interesting.
Love when the fortune teller says that. Very interesting.
Okay, Rebecca. Okay. Right. The guidance that I'm seeing here and the advice that I'm seeing here is that you have perhaps spent a long time mourning and lamenting over a situation. But in order to bring some sort of clarity or closure, there has to be some action that you need to take. So perhaps you felt like you've been opposed, you've been challenged, you've been betrayed, you've been this, but it's almost like you have to trust spirit. Okay, you have to trust what spirit is telling you, right? You have to, yeah. You have to trust spirit. I think there's been quite a lot of you kind of pushing things away. Maybe you've been self-doubting yourself in terms of should I, shouldn't I? But the kind of the answers that you're looking for, they're almost in front of you. But you kind of weigh, your head and your heart aren't necessarily agreeing. But if you want that healing, it's a time to trust spirit, face the issues head on, okay, and to allow a little bit of what's the word? It's not so much curiosity, but allow the situation to unfold. But understand that spirit has you. Yes, your emotions might have been affected. Yes, your feelings might have been affected. You might have felt all this way, but really it's about trusting spirit here. So you have to have faith and you have to have hope and a positive outlook. You spent quite a lot of time in the past. It's now time to come into the present and see what the future brings. I hope that helps because it was broad, but it was interesting.
You're up.
So I had cards for Erica, I think, about her
Yes.
job. Okay, so I do not really see much happening career-wise from now until January, even though I do see that you are going to receive some sort of financial help throughout this time, from now to mid-January or so, either financial help or, some sort of unexpected income maybe that can help you navigate your situation. It looks like it is going to take quite a while for something to happen in this regard for you, not particularly because of something that you are doing. I do see that it's probably due to the market in your particular occupation or your particular profession that is not really allowing for you to have many options. And I do see that your search could extend for a few months yet. But I do see, that knowing that it is going to take a while, maybe you can start planning in different ways so that you have what's the word, as smooth of a time as possible while you find this new career opportunity for you. Hope it helps, Erica.
It's also a difficult time of the year to find employment.
Yeah.
For sure. Anything that wanted extra help is done hiring, and they're going to get rid of all those people the first of the year anyway. So,
Aren't you?
Brant.Jen, and will the business I'm going to start in January selling O's products be successful?
That's me?
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Somewhat. Who was the? There. Well, I got
Jen.
it. Jen. Yes. Will the business that she's starting in January sell its selling O's product be successful? All right, we can do that. Well, you know me, I don't like to put conditions on things. I just want to see what's going on. So I'll ask to show the state of your business
Leo.
starting in January.
Is that Auntie Marie? Say hello.
Kitty, kitty.
Say hi. Oh. Say hi.
Yeah, no. So we got Widow, Officer, and Mr. Death. So what this is showing me is that it's a lot on you, even though you're going to try to muscle through and you know try and stick it through, and it's going to be really hard. You know, our in Gypsy, our death card is like just no, right? Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a good time for your business selling O's products in January.
Okay.
Sorry, honey.
Jane, there's a good one for you. What will be my most valuable lesson from this weekend's Big Bang Conference?
Ooh.
And that comes from Stacy.
Stacey.
Hi, Stacy. And then Sara, you're up afterwards doing Julie. And what do I need to know about purchasing a home in the next 6 months?
Okay.
So Stacey's going to be learning how to kind of navigate a way through things within her life a lot more smoothly, how to apply yourself in a more committed way, possibly be with regards to job or money or whatever, but whatever it is that she's putting her mind to wanting to manifest and work towards, she's going to have a clearer picture of how to do that. She's going to be walking away with more of an insight on herself, less self-sabotage tendencies and an awareness of what other people might be like around her as well. She's going to come away feeling like she's going to have a lot more grip on herself and how to manage her finances and just how to really just build a life for herself and she's wanting to create going forwards.
Cool.
All right.
I hope a lot of people will come away with that actually. Self-look, you know, inside look at oneself and finding out how to help themselves further. Let me have a look because I didn't focus there at all. We have another job one, but you've had 2 job ones already, Maria. I'll try and find you a juicier one.
Was I doing
I'm
one?
fine with jobs.
Steffi has a good one. She says, I should leave that for Brant, shouldn't we? Steffi likes
No, I read Steffi's question and poor brother. If Brant had that one.
Was I doing a question?
Go on, man.
Go on, man.
I forgot.
What you waiting on?
I know there was a question. I didn't
purchasing a home, Julie.
Oh, that's it.
6
Okay.
months.
What do you need to know in the next 6 months about purchasing a new home?
Oh my God.
A little bit of oil on that. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh. Okay. So I think things are going to move quite quickly, whether you might start seeing a lot of homes or you might be quite motivated. And I think you need to do a lot of kind of like research. You need to align yourself with lots of experts. You need to pay attention to the small and fine print and details. There could be some schemes out there, but you really need to fashion yourself with all the information. I would say try and get yourself a sort of mentor or really a good real estate agent. But even then, pay attention to their contracts as well. You want to cross dot every I and cross every T, but it is not about getting ripped off here. So things might start happening really quickly. Make sure you align yourself with an expert, really read the fine print, the small print, pay attention to any contracts, make sure you're crossing I's, T's and all of that, and just don't do it during a Mercury retrograde.
There you go. You can ask about work, Kelly. We've just done loads of work, that's all. There's one on screen, Maria, for you. Can I please know about my ex?
Okay, just a question about his ex and his life, about the ex regarding you. Like, what about the ex?
Will you answer that, please, Juliana? In the meantime, let's see what else we have. I've kind of lost control of the right-hand side here. I have to.
We had Steffi and her brother.
Oh, yeah.
Brant.
For Brant. Okay. We'll get that up and we'll put Steffi. Can you see it?
Yeah, I saw
There.
it. There she is. All right. So for Steffi's brother, will Steffi's brother agree? Will the bank agree to the loan he needs for his company? I'm going to do that one real quick. You sent me a two-parter, Steffi. You've been with us for how long? You know better than that. One question, please. This is very interesting. All right, so this is what I got here.
You shouldn't show her the cards. She'll read them herself.
You're right. Oh well, she doesn't listen to me. She can read whatever she wants out of this, but this is the real deal here. All right. So what's going to happen with the loan? We got sadness, sweetheart, and baby. Sweetheart is sort of maybe the partnership. Is it? I don't know. It said her for his company. So is there maybe a partner in the company that has like not enough credit or something to qualify for the loan or something? I think that's what will be holding them back from that, possibly. As far as alternatives, yeah, hang himself and no, I'm just we've got death, letter, and fidelity. Maybe just cutting that partner out as they're more of a liability rather than an aid to the company or something of that nature.
Okay, Juliana responded to you saying
Got the cards here.
If he misses me and if he will come back.
Okay, so I laid a few cards here for Juliana, and I did see that he left the relationship out of curiosity about what was out there for him, whether he was maybe missing something. There was kind of a bit of fear of missing out that was behind his decision of ending this relationship. I do see that he might not have been entirely honest about those reasons with you, and as well, I do see that he might have painted it in a way in which he has made you feel that there might be a door open. He has done this trying to kind of soften the impact for you, or trying to not hurt you so much in the process. But I do not really see him having an intention of going back to you, or having his mind on the relationship, or missing you per se. I do see though that he has regrets regarding the relationship, but regrets in the sense of he thinks now, kind of in cold, he thinks that he could have managed the situation better, or that he could have dealt with the breakup in a different way, and he has regrets as to how he treated you, during the breakup, during the end of the relationship, or things that he could have done differently during the relationship. However, this doesn't indicate that he really wants to go back, or that he currently has romantic feelings towards you. I do see that you are going to gain more insight about the real reasons behind the breakup. You're going to get more information, probably coming from people in your circle, or friends, or other people who are going to let you know about him. And I do see that your findings can be a bit painful for you, or you are not ready to get this information about him having moved on. But in a nutshell, what I would see is that he has moved on from this relationship, and he is not truly considering the possibility of getting back together. Hope it helps, Juliana, even if obviously it's probably not the ideal answer.
Thank you. Rita asked about her spiritual development in the coming year, and we actually have quite a few cards to suggest that you are going to get yourself together spiritual wise. We have the actual option of mediumship and channeling messages. It's all going to come through self-finding, or as Jane says, filling your hole.
UPG, unverifiable personal gnosis, where you have a spiritual experience that doesn't match up to the books, or
gonna come from within, as the best spiritual things do, and it's actually going to give you a whole heap of spiritual direction as well. So in the year ahead, we have you starting some smaller projects spiritually, but it's going to boil down to the mediumship and actually getting yourself onto channeling. Okay, who's next? We have a general read for Kellyanne Brennan. Jane, do you want to take that one? Because you did general last time, Brant. So general for Kellyanne Brennan.
I'll pause real quick. So she's been I think she's been trying to release a lot of burdens that she's got within her life. She's trying to come away from, she's separating herself from certain people around her, feeling a disconnect. But there's a lot of fear. She's got a lot of fear going on about her. There's secrets and things, and there's a lot of she's trying to balance herself and balance her emotions as well. But there's going to be communication coming forward towards her. She's going to go through a bit of a period of confusion, I feel. She's going to be assessing what her options and things like that are. but going forward, it does look like, you know, she's got love, but it's up to her whether she's wanting to give it or not. That's what I'm getting. More like a love read, I'm afraid. She's just got a lot of stuff, yeah. It's whether or not she's wanting to rebuild the relationships that she's feeling like separated from, whether it be friends or whoever, but there's just, yeah, she's letting go of her burdens. Secrets are going to be coming out, what she's frightened of hearing, and it's going to leave her a bit confused and deciding whether or not she want to continue.
That's a.
Sorry.
You want to take this one, Sarah?
Okay.
Am I on the right path spiritually?
And who's that for?
AK. And it says, what are the meanings of the synchronicities that I've been seeing lately? So choose what you want to go with there.
I don't know. I'm not psychic, I'm a tarot reader. Okay, let me have a look and see what it was. Are you on the right path? Spiritually, we can have a look. And then maybe that will come out what the synchronicities are.
There's always an amount of sass when you read.
Ooh. Ooh, interesting.
Nice.
Wow, this is all major arcanas have come up. And the Emperor. I really think this path that you're in is it. This is the path. This is the path of paths. And yeah, quite literally as well. And because you have the Chariot, this tells me that you are so totally where you need to be, and it's also in the middle. So I think these are the two sphinxes next to you. And it might feel quite bumpy, it might feel quite confusing, but definitely this is the path that you're on. And I think the spirit is really speaking to you through these signs, through these synchronicities. This is why it's all happening. Some things are closing and you're starting a new journey. Some things you need to take authority of, but you're really in this position of power. And I think as well, you're going to be seeing parts of your character, your nature, your humanity, your soul, your spirit that you haven't probably seen before. And there's a sense of duality here, but it is a good space to be in. And even if it veers off course, you just have to remember that you are definitely in the right place. And this is life lessons for you as well. You're going to be learning some tremendous things about who you are, what your purpose is. So enjoy it. I wouldn't psychoanalyze it and try and make too much sense of it. Spirit's got your back. You're on the right path. Go for it.
Come to the conference at the weekend, the World Divination Association. Manifest some stuff. Brant, do you want to take this one? Kelly Mike, could I ask if I will return to work within the next year? I am currently on disability.
All right. All right, Kelly Mack. Let's see if you will return to work within the next year. You want to come in, Amp? I think I hear him scurrying about out there. Be nice.
Is Amp there?
He's around. I don't know if I'll have him be. He definitely won't come during my thing because it's 9 p.m. My time, and they're so up and asleep with the sun. All right. Will she return to work? Short answer, probably not. I've got falseness, fidelity, desire. I think you're going to be falling short of what you want. Even if you do find some kind of employment, it's not going to be anything satisfactory, especially when you look at our desire card. You know how she's like looking longingly out at the window, and you say you're currently on disability and stuff. I just want to say, don't be in such a hurry to get back out there. Anyway, it's COVID, honey. Why are you trying to go out there and expose yourself or even spread it? It's just stupid. It's stupid. If you can find a way to make it without having to do that, I would say try to do that instead.
Fair enough.
Kelly.
Maria,
Tell me.
Francis wants to know, will Mark come back and what the time frame is on that?
Okay, let's see. Fransky. Okay, so I would see that there hasn't been new developments in this situation with Mark for a while, and things have been a bit dormant in here. However, from what I can see in here, it doesn't seem to be the first time that this happens in your relationship with Mark, and I do see that he is going to communicate with you again, and I do see that there could be an opportunity for you to give another shot at the relationship. However, the thing that I see is, even though the potential of getting back together is here, in the long run, it doesn't seem to lead to a different outcome. In the sense of, the relationship has a series of issues that tend to repeat themselves. And for as long as those issues are not resolved or cleared, the outcome of the situation is going to continue being the same. So it doesn't look like, even though there's a reconciliation showing up in here, doesn't look like it is going to last for a very long time, at least not unless something else changes in the relationship. As for the time frame, I see that around Christmas, or the last few days of the year, there's going to be some communication between the both of you, and I see that it is there when you can start talking again and start developing something. Hope that helps, Fransky.
Well, Pia, I'm going to do you quickly. So I covered your heads up there. That's good at the bottom, isn't it? Sorry, girls, but this is yours, Pia. Take it off. When it comes to opening up and telling people that you are going to start reading, firstly, hello. You are going to have a few people that go, oh, all right. And it's more a case of you being concerned about it than them actually being really bothered about it. It may make some people think, I didn't see that coming, or that's an odd route for her. But the whole of it doesn't look bad for coming out of the card reading closet. When it comes then to charging for your work or actually becoming a proficient reader, the advice is to actually try and go for it. You do not have to be super polished or finished to offer your reads to somebody. The best thing you can actually do is share your reads or get feedback on your reads. And if that's for a tiny minimal price, just to get your feet in the card reading door, or just the feeling that you're actually in the business of moving your card reading forward. It doesn't matter if you're only doing 3 cards, or even if you're only doing 1 card. You could say for donations, or for friends and family, or even just €5 and I'll do a read for you. And that's the way you'll find all the little nuances when it comes to card reading, and that's where you'll gain your experience and your confidence in actually reading for people, is by just doing it, even if you're at the beginning. There we go. 5 minutes. We don't know where we are now. That's it. I read and then we're off. My brain just is gone then.
We have to rest for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I've got loads to do when we come off here.
Exactly.
Got lots to do, Stu. Xander, let's do Xander. Xander Bergman. I may be in love with a person. Is that person interested in me? We will not give him Brant.
Boom.
Sara, go for it.
Right, go on.
Big B bombs.
Who am I reading for? Xandia.
Xander.
Xander. So Xander's in love with someone. Is that person in love with Xander?
Yeah. Sorry. Or
Okay,
maybe not in love, just interested in.
Okay.
Maybe you know what I mean? Is there any interest there?
Is there any interest coming from Xander's
Yeah.
love
Hot,
interest?
hot thing.
See. Oh.
Sarah noises.
So, okay. Xander,
Interesting. You want to say it? Say it.
interesting. I would say that this person is they're a little bit up themselves, okay? So even if they were interested, they wouldn't ever show you that, okay? This would really be something that you would have to pursue, right? It is something that you will have to almost step out and see. Now, I can see that this person definitely has an ideal, definitely has an image in mind of the person that they want, and they definitely are looking for something perhaps long term. Maybe you and this person have had some interaction before. You've had some, maybe you've had some conversations, or maybe there's been some miscommunication. Something has happened that's maybe brought you or caused a little bit of separation. And maybe this has caused you a little bit of anxiety where you want to step back and it's a new day. Don't worry about it. I would say shoot your shot. Okay. Shoot your shot. What have you got to lose? Unless, of course, this person is married and in a stable relationship, which could be another interpretation of the card that I'm seeing. If not, don't shoot your shot, because they may well be very happy in their home and we don't want to have affairs. But if they're not, shoot your shot. Go for it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Cool. Sorry, I don't have to get the things off now. I think we're done. We have a huge conference coming up this weekend.
We
48
do.
hours. Over 40 speakers.
Lots of Red Bull to make
Lots
it happen.
of Red Bull. Oh, damn it. I didn't buy any. It's going to have to be coffee. Coffee. Brant's gone already. Thank
Coffee
you.
and your neck palpitations after lots of caffeine.
Come and join us, worlddivination.association.com. You will find the conference on there. We'll all be there
Baby.
with a whole lot of other people. And next time, join us again and see what great reads we do.
Yeah. What bombs can we drop on y'all?
Bye.